Good win against a good team. You know, that team right there, I think they're 1-4 in the league. They had Middle at home. They got beat 3 by Middle. Lost to North Texas, I think, at home in overtime. They're the best three-point shooting team in the league, as you can tell. And they're really good defensively. They're guard-oriented, and I put KB in a tough spot on her birthday. KB's birthday today, and she basically had to chase a guard around. And you know, one thing that, not really about this game, but typically a day after we play, our team's a little bit lethargic, like they've really been through something, you know. And we weren't that way yesterday after playing Middle. I felt like we could have played back-to-back days, and I think that mentality, that tenacity is what got it done at the end of the day today. And we're a different ball club in the second half than we were in the first half offensively, and these two are a large part of both halves. So I really challenged these two at halftime as aggressively as I get. So proud of the win. It feels good to feel normal again after getting a win, and it's a sick deal when winning doesn't feel as good as losing does bad. So really proud of our group.
You think maybe though, when they another 2 quick fouls on Taliqua and on Ashley, and it seemed like at that point you didn't play very well down the stretch the last 6 minutes, which, you know, obviously went and challenged them at halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Was that part of that, here we go again?
You know, we talked about 3 F's before the game. We talked about fun, just go out and enjoy it. Faith, believe something good's going to happen. And fearless. And as a matter of fact, I saw John Gordon tweet that out this morning. You know, I'm just kind of on the fly. I don't have speeches prepared, but. And fearless is just go get after it and see what happens. The F we didn't talk about is frustration. And if you've got a group of young ladies or young people or grown people or whoever that like to win and are competitive and they care, there's going to be frustration. We dropped 3 in a row in a really good league, and we feel like we got a decent team. We're young, but feel like we got a decent team. And I think you could see that in the first half. We wanted to win so bad that we tried to go do it by ourselves. And in the second half, we weren't like that. You know, we had 4 assists in the first half, and I think 8 in the second half. You know, our shot selection in the first half was much worse than the shot selection in the second half, and our team was better for it. We needed every one of them against a good team.
You dialing up a little bit of Dan Tony ball. Y'all hadn't had a field goal in 6 minutes. You get a corner 3 for McKenzie, and all that goes through my head is corner 3. Corner 3. I know that you all talk a lot. Is that something that you all like to look for whenever things aren't going right?
I like any 3. No, we needed a big shot. Kinsey had a big shot for us. I mean, she didn't wear the mask today. Maybe her feet were a little bit better, Woody. You never know. But we needed it. It was at a big time, and it was a big shot. And it was it really, I mean, we really needed it. She stepped up and made a big play.
You were just talking about fearless, getting along those lines, and she hadn't shot the ball well really the last couple of games, but
yeah.
Big spot, she didn't hesitate at all.
Yeah, it's what I hope that comes from is I think she's a headsy player, and she knows that her coach has got her back. That's what I hope it comes from. I don't know if it comes from that or not, but I really don't care the reason. You know, I hope for the best, but if it's not the reason, then it's the reason. But you know, having the moxie to take that shot, that's what I'm. As long as it's a good look, I have a lot of pride in that, and it was a big one because we obviously needed it.
You got after both of them at halftime. You were talking about Taliqua comes out, I think has 7 in a row in about a minute and a half stretch, and it seemed like you sort of fed off that, Shayna, because I think you got a deflection and a layup, and it seemed like, you know, her getting into a rhythm sort of helped you out. Was that the case for you?
Yeah.
That was a long question, but listen, here's the thing with that. T has no idea that she went on a run for 7 in a row. She has no idea. Now, she can remember the foul. She can remember the negative. But it's like the positive doesn't happen. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
You know, and she's 40 years old. She's as old as I am. But they get so caught up in the moment. And in this one, she tries to get Taliqua going. Sometimes too much. We'll drive it off and it'll be dribble, 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 and looking for a roll that's just not there. And I say roll because T sometimes rolls and not runs.
Yeah.
See all the yes? I mean, that's just frustration letting go. I mean, it's just, we're learning a lot about ourselves. That's what I said when we put our non-conference schedule together. We were going to learn a lot about ourselves. KB learned a lot about herself today, having to chase a guard around, and we'll be better for it. Will it result in wins? I don't know. I don't know, but there is some fatigue now. It's what you do. You don't realize stress until you're through it. And now they'll breathe for a couple days. But that's what disease is. Dis-ease. Stress. You know, and that's because they care. What the problem would be is if they didn't give a rip. You know, if you'll work hard and you care, then I can work with you.
I know that they've been a little bit frustrated. It seemed like the bench play, Ashley came in, Logan and Tana, especially on the defensive end, really, it seemed like boosted the starters pretty big in that second quarter when things weren't going right.
Yeah, you know, Sheikah, she came in and gave us a big lift, rebounded the ball great defensively a couple times. But, you know, we got a huge lift off the bench, but we need it. I mean, we need it. We miss Taylor not being out there, you know. We need everybody. I mean, we needed every bucket we could get today. And I'm proud of them. Proud of them.
Is this the exact perfect time to have about 5 or 6 days just to get right and get ready for Western?
You know, I don't know. I hope. I don't know. I mean, I don't have all the answers. I don't even know all the questions, man. You know, we're going to take tomorrow off. We're going to take Monday off, practice Tuesday, off Wednesday, practice Thursday, practice Friday, go down there and see what we got. Then we'll take Sunday off, practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, play Thursday, practice Friday, play Saturday, see what we got. You know, that's it. That's all I got. I wish if I knew the formula, I promise, I'm great at getting to the formula. I love numbers and I want an answer, but I don't know. I hope it's the right time because, you know, I think we're playing pretty hard this weekend. Last weekend we did. So. We got a big crowd in here today.
Roll that, coach. Anything else